Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and welcome to a brand new campaign series on the channel in Ancient Empires Total War. It has been quite some time since my Ancient Empires campaign as Macedon was a regular upload on my channel, and I'm very excited to return once again to the mod. The 2.0 version has been released on the Steam Workshop, so if you like what you are seeing and would like to try the mod out for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description of the video. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen from the thumbnail and the title of this video, but we are going to be playing as the Carthaginian Republic. And I have one objective for this campaign and one objective only, and that is to destroy Rome. You can see that Rome does have quite a bit of territory in 202 BC. They hold the majority of the Italian peninsula. They also have some territory in Greece here. They have the islands of Sicily, Corsica, and Sardinia, and a lot of territory in Hispania as well. So, likewise for us, it looks like we have a fractured kingdom here, so we're going to have to really consolidate our power in northern Africa, and then maybe look to invade Hispania, take that territory from the Romans, and then finally we probably will be strong enough at that point to push for the heart of Italy itself. Now, our faction leader here is Hannibal Barca. Our culture is Punic, of course. We have a cultural trait here, Imperial Ambition. So the Imperial Ambition gives +2 military integrity for each ongoing war. We have Provincial Rule, which is -10% administrative costs faction-wide. And War Machine, which is faster recruitment in capital cities. And we have a Maritime Empire as our faction trait. So we have Colonial Establishments, which is +15% income from trade agreements. Expansionist Policy, +25% income from all occupation options. Expert Shipwrights, -30% upkeep for naval units, so we'll be looking to get quite a few powerful navies in this campaign. And Mercenary Armies, boasts access to more and superior mercenaries. So we're going to be playing this semi-historically as well, trying to get as many mercenaries into our armies as possible. However, we'll have to see with the new 2.0 version how expensive they are. Because if the mercenaries are like 800 or 1,000 gold each, then we might not be able to put too many of them into our roster. I do have a bit of a sore throat as well, guys, so apologies if I do sound a little bit different. But I am going to read this history here, so if you guys are not interested in that, you can fast forward a few minutes, because it'll probably take me a few minutes to read it. But I do want to read this because someone has taken a lot of time to actually write all of this out, and it actually sets up the campaign perfectly and lets us know kind of the situation that Carthage was in at this time. So let's go ahead and take a look. So it says here, democracy, commerce, and faith. The beating heart of Carthage is the city itself, a major port and bustling trade hub nestling on the North African coast. Carthage, a name which comes from the Phoenician Carthage, I think is how you pronounce it, or New City, was founded around 814 BC by Phoenician settlers from the city of Tyre. Legend holds that they were led by the mythical queen Elisa Dido, or Dido, I don't know how you pronounce that. Let me know down in the comments below. The first ruler of the city, who in Roman stories is said to have been a lover to Aeneas, who is himself the son of the goddess Venus. According to the legend, he would leave her to settle in Italy and become the first ancestor of who would later become the Romans. Dido, however, cursed him for his betrayal and so foreshadowed the many wars to come. The Carthaginians are a devout, hard-working people who have spent generations struggling to control the trade in Western Mediterranean. In accordance with their Phoenician heritage, they are great traders whose home is the sea. As such, they have never held great lands, but focused instead on building a network of coastal and island colonies. Other than their peaceful Phoenician ancestors, however, they were never a people to be crossed. They proved this by successfully conquering the most of the other Phoenician colonies, subjugating the Libyan tribes, and ruling Sicily until the accursed Romans took it from them. Moreover, the Carthaginian naval power is legendary, and their shipwrights have constructed immense warships that few other nations can rival. Politically, Carthage is a democracy in name only. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it looks like it's saying basically it's a democracy, but it's not. It's a democracy in name only, as the great families have long taken power for themselves. These great houses lead Carthage not only in the Senate, but also on the battlefield, and have often consolidated their political power by feats of martial valor. A prime example of this is the House of Barca and its most famous son Hannibal, who only recently achieved the miraculous feat of crossing the Alps with a great army, including elephants, and attacked the Romans from the north. In the following years, however, the war that in the beginning was sure to be won has developed into a stalemate, and after Hannibal's much disputed retreat from Italy, the Carthaginians in turn find the enemy on their own soil. In an attempt to stop the Roman army headed for Carthage itself, the Carthaginians have once more deployed their forces. While their army is inferior in numbers, the Roman ranks were recently bolstered by the treachery of Massinissa, one of Carthage's former Numidian allies. The two armies are about to clash near the city of Zama. Only one of the two powers can claim victory this conflict, and will go on to rule over Mare Magnum. For Hannibal, his honor, reputation, and not least the safety of his city are at stake. So yeah, very good description here. So it sounds like we actually will have to battle the Romans very early on in our territory in this campaign. So I am excited to maybe have a good big battle against the Romans to kick this off, and of course set the tone for this campaign, where we drive the Romans from our shores, and then the Carthaginians will be landing on their shores in a matter of years. We're going to play this on challenging. I just want to get an idea for how the campaign actually plays out, and I'm also trying a supply submod, so we'll see how that goes as well. But maybe after I've gotten a little better at the campaign, then I will look to try the next tier, which is Relentless. But that is it for the introduction for this campaign, so let's go ahead and get to the campaign map. Alright guys, welcome to the campaign map, and it's not very encouraging to see that we start with negative income, but I am hoping that maybe with the Romans present in our territory, we might be able to do something about that. So when we do strike at the Romans within the next couple of minutes, maybe if we force march back to our territory, we will actually be in the positives. It probably is something to do with the supply system here. This is the submod that I talked to you guys about in the introduction. So let's quickly read this just to kind of get an idea of what it is. So forces need supplies to function properly. When a force sets out on campaign, it will start consuming supplies. Each unit, including garrisons, usually consumes 2 supply units per turn. This poses no problem when forces are stationed in allied settlements. When they leave the settlement, however, they will rely on supply lines for their environment. So we won't read all of it, but that does kind of make sense. So we'll take a look at that in more detail as we move on with the campaign. And welcome to Ancient Empires. Very, very cool. This is what has been happening in 202 BC. I'm not going to read these as they come up, but I will scroll down them slowly, so you guys can pause them if you wish and take a look at what is happening. But one thing that they have done is, I believe they've created 5 different custom UIs. So you can see that this is the Carthage UI with the beautiful purple. Really, really like it here. Submission issued. A Son's Promise. After nearly 2 decades of war with Rome, Carthage now finds itself at the brink of destruction. Despite his genius, Hannibal has failed in Italy. Rome's legions have landed in Africa, seeking to exact revenge. Hannibal stands in their way with the remnants of our forces. The war is coming to an end. Let us not disappoint our ancestors. This war shall end on Carthaginian terms. So the objective is control the following 5 settlements by direct ownership or military allies: Corrales, Carthago Nova, Malakia, Hispalis, and Syracuse, and we'll get 6,000 to our treasury, and we'll get Reclaim, which is going to give us plus 8% income to local maritime commerce, recruitment capacity of +2 for ships, and morale when fighting at sea, which is excellent. So, okay, so actually we do have another force coming in over here. We do have quite a few ships as opposed to them. So it's 12 versus 11. I don't know if we're set to win that or not, considering the Carthaginians have better ships. We do have the ability to get some mercenary pirate ramming ships, which is really cool, and mercenary barbarian pirates. Yeah, these two are ramming ships, so we'll take a look at the navy afterwards. We have food shortage resolved, which is good. So I think that's all the event messages. So let's take a look at what we have here. So we hold Tingis and Tepaza, which is the... this is the provincial capital. Tingis is just a minor settlement here. And then we will want to probably take this out, although it looks like we are military allies with the Mori. So we'll have to build up a force here. Now, with the historical names enabled for this campaign, I am going to struggle with some of the pronunciation, but I just think it'll add a little bit more immersion to the campaign. So, let's see. Is this Scipio? It is. Scipio Africanus. Okay. So can we defeat him with what we have? He is a 20 stack. We're also a 20 stack. We've got slingers and javelins. We've got some cavalry, elephants. We've got a good amount of swordsmen. We have heavy hoplites and spear infantry. And we have Hannibal Barca. Okay. Are they any good mercenaries that we can maybe grab for this battle? There's 2 Libyan swordsmen, but I think we have enough swordsmen. I was hoping for maybe a couple more archers, but it doesn't look like we have access to that. Then, of course, we have Carthago here. Hadrumentum. And then we have a full province here, which is fantastic. This is the Libyan provinces, I believe. So let's quickly look at the technology tree first off. And we probably want to go for agriculture and animal husbandry. Although, just 2 turns, and that could give us Libyan hoplites and Libyan cavalry. So let's go for that first, because we may have to recruit some units quite quickly here. And then let's look at the diplomacy screen, see what the state of the world is right now. Oh, we're actually at war with the Masaisli, so if we take that, we should be able to connect our territory. And that will complete this province as well, the Numidian province. Okay, so that will be our goal, to go after that after we deal with Scipio. The Masaisli, they are a tributary. The Mori we're defensive allies with. We have non-aggression with Macedon. Trade agreement with Egypt. The Garamantians, I will offer trade, which they will accept. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get some money for that, and we can. Also, let me know if the volume is a little bit too low on some things. The speech sounds a little bit low for me, but if it is good for you guys, I'll just leave it as is. Let's try and get some trade from these guys here. They're a tributary state of Macedon, so they should accept. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And you'll give me trade now? Yes, okay. And the Baleares, I will want to take that eventually, but we're not going to focus on it for probably at least 10 turns. So let's offer trade for them, which they have accepted. And these guys as well. They will not. Okay. So who are we at war with? We're at war with the Masaisli, or Masaili. We're at war with some Spanish tribes, it looks like. So is there a reason I'm at war with these guys? Oh, because they're puppets of Rome. Is that why? Yeah, because they're all puppets of Rome. I see. And so are these guys, actually. Okay. So basically, we're at war with Rome and their puppets, which is fine. So how much territory do the Romans own? Not as much as I thought, actually. I thought they owned quite a bit more. We don't have vision over here, so they may own some more up the coast there, but we're only minus 645, so already things have gotten better. Let's bring this spy over here, because I just want to see what they have in their army here.
can I assist you further?
Okay, so what do we have? We have got Principes. We've got Pedite Sociorum Lucani. It's got some cohors, velites, and some javelin cavalry. The Equite Extraordinari are going to be probably their best cavalry, but if we can eliminate Scipio early on, then we should be fine. I'm feeling relatively confident there. The heavy hoplites should be able to hold, so let's stop talking and let's actually start moving on in. Let's see, night battle. I don't think that gives us any bonuses. So it's 3,500 to 3,500. This is actually a very, very even battle, but I want those elephants to be the ones that do all the damage to their melee infantry. And we do have less cavalry than they do, so we're going to have to really focus them down early on, and also kill Scipius early, and that should hopefully get them to break. Thankfully, they only have 2 units of very good spears. The Triarii are probably the best unit that they have, melee unit that is, on the battlefield, aside from the mounted elite Soci Italian cavalry here, the Equite Extraordinari. But this is the first battle between Scipio Africanus and the Hannibal Barca himself. So let's go ahead and get to the battlefield.
We stand here, ready for battle, and not all of us will see another day. We will have victory, though. And the honored dead shall be remembered. Bravery and glory will not be forgotten.
All right, a very stirring speech from Hannibal Barca, and we are on the battlefield, our first battle against the Romans. And it looks like they are they moving forwards? No, I think they are content to kind of sit where they are, which is fine. We can actually maybe move closer to this hilly region here. I would love to form up right over here, and then maybe get my elephants around over here. That is the plan anyways, so let's slowly start moving forwards. I'm not going to run my troops because I don't want them to get completely exhausted. Let's get the 2 slingers. The slingers are going to kind of be over on this flank, along with the light infantry and the Libyan skirmishers, because Scipio Africanus is over on that side, and I am not above general sniping in this campaign. Let's bring the... should we focus everything over there? Like all the Libyan cavalry as well? I think we should, and then we'll just get the elephants up over here. And we'll go ahead and fast forward as we're moving our troops. Actually, let's enjoy some of these units first, as it is our first look on the battlefield here. Such nice units. Very, very good modeling. And there is a new soundtrack for this mod as well. So this one that we're listening to right now is one that was previously in there, but there is a couple of new songs or soundtracks that are just fire, like absolutely awesome. What are these guys here? African veterans. That is a cool looking unit. Look at that. It's almost like a Triarii unit, but on our side. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and fast forward again. Yeah, the goal is to kill Scipio Africanus quickly, and then hopefully the Roman morale will break. How is their morale, actually? 13. 15. Where's the Triarii? Yeah, they're going to be the highest, I think. 16 morale. Actually, some of the cavalry has, like the Numidian cavalry here. Oh, no, 13 morale. There we go. Good, good, good. Yeah, so we're just going to focus him down with everything we have. We have 12 more men than they do. They do have a lot more skirmishers than us. Infantry skirmishers, which are a little bit worrisome. We've got 4 units of velites here. So don't really want to charge head-on into that, if I'm honest. And it looks like they are going to let us move forwards even further. So let's try maybe for here. Let's have the infantry back a bit so we can respond if we need to. These guys on the flank. Yeah, let's have these skirmishers even further out. Let's have the cav here. And yeah, the elephants, I want them... Oh, no. Just the elephants. I have to be careful, though, because if this cavalry goes after the elephants, that's going to be a disaster to lose them. I wonder if it's possible to hide the elephants in the trees. We'll give it a shot. Don't run, though. Take your time. So we got Hastati in the front lines here. Sochi, Lucanian cohort. Principes, more cohort. Sochi cohort, more Principe. You have a lot of Principes, tier 2. We've got some tier 3 Gallic warriors, though. Do they have any tier 3? Just the Triari, I think? Yeah, the Samnite warriors and Etruscan infantry are just tier 2. We've got two of the Gallic warriors, which are tier 3. And our African veterans are tier 3. Ah, the citizen levies, though. Yeah, they're not that good. Only tier 1. Okay, let's see if the elephants can be hidden. If they can't, then that will change my strategy a bit here. Can run them a little bit, I guess. Shouldn't get too tired. Well, actually, speaking of that, they are getting tired, in fact. Okay, can you hide? That is a negative. Okay. So, just come over here then. And let's see if we can... Did I forget Hannibal? Sorry, Hannibal. Completely forgot him. Let's select the whole thing. And just slide it over then. So we can face them properly. Oh, they are starting to readjust. Interesting, interesting. We will move forwards with what we have. Still want these guys to be on the hill. Hannibal is here as well. Where? Okay, they are starting to move now. So let's see what they do. In fact, form up and stop. Where is this cavalry coming here? Let's hold these guys. Let's get this cavalry around the flank. No, I knew they were going to do that. Crap. No, go away. Oh, you guys. Fine, just get in there. Hannibal, get in there. Oh, can't believe that. Oh, this is not going well. Not going well. You guys form up. You three shield wall. You guys volleyed them. Let's actually try and charge in here and see if we can just break them. They're just levy general. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're doing well there. Good, good, good. Let's send these guys to chase them off if possible. Elephants, disengage, because they're getting cut to pieces. Okay, they are focusing heavily on the slingers. Let's get these two swords on this flank. Actually, pull one over here. The music's like eerily stopped at this point. It's kind of strange. Okay, we've got all three of them engaged there. Let's just ignore what's going on with the cavalry on that flank. Good, we are holding, which is fantastic here. Okay, good. Swords, come over here. You come over here. Elephants, what we have left, we need to start hitting these guys if we can. You focus them. Yeah, you're doing well. Keep focusing the Principes on the flanks here. Surely this will break relatively soon. As long as our main line holds, for now we should be fine. Good. Okay, elephants, come around here. You hit these guys in the flank. Got actually 3 units of swords over here, which we can use to good effect. And elephants charge into the Samnite infantry. Okay, you disengage. You guys keep going around the flanks here. Numidian noble cavalry, they will hold for quite some time. Okay, Scipio is engaged against the elephants. Send Hannibal over here. Yeah, Scipio's in a bit of trouble. Let's bring my elephants along the flank here. I'm really not using my elephants very well. Oh man, this is bad. Probably using them horrendously. I do apologize. They just charged all of a sudden, so they really took me by surprise here. Let's get these guys a little bit closer. Come on, come on, break that Numidian cavalry. Slingers, just ignore. Oh, Scipio has broken. Excellent. Let's get these guys over here. Come on. Hannibal, catch them. Okay, form up like there. Volley the Principes in the back. Good, you've caught them. I think we've got this. You charge into the flank here. Principes should be breaking soon. Yes, elephants are holding their ground thanks to the presence of the Gallic allies in there. Just can't lose this general. Just fire into the backs of them. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get some close-ups here of the fighting. A lot of the infantry is surrounded here for the Romans. Come on, elephants, come on. Getting some good volleys in the back here. I'm glad they're focusing here and not my general. So he's going to run them down. Unfortunately, I still think in version 2.0 you can't run down generals and kill them. Let's bring these guys across as well. Oh, no, no, no. You keep engaging there. You fire on the lead Etruscan infantry as they retreat. And still no way. Still haven't broken this. Okay, well, that's fine. We're still doing well. These Carthaginian citizen levies are holding strong. Very impressed with them. They're down to 2, so let's come over here. We'll run down the Velites that are running away. Yes. Yes, hold, Carthaginians. Slaughter the Roman scum. Look at that. The elephants are still fighting. I am so not using these guys effectively. Let's see if we can move them out. Let's bring these guys around. Hit them in the back. Keep volleying the Etruscans. Who's breaking? I think that was just the Libyan skirmishers, but we have a huge chain route here. And good. Okay, let's run down the Numidian cavalry. You guys can actually be useful in running down all of this infantry that is just shattered. Holy moly, there we go, and that is the break. Scipio Africanus has been defeated on the battlefield by Hannibal Barca himself. I'm just going to take some time and run down as many of these Romans as I can, and then I will see you guys back on the campaign map. And there we go, guys. So unfortunately, the elite Etruscan infantry were able to escape, but everything else has been destroyed. Looks like Scipio Africanus has still survived, though. So we'll be pushing on, and we will bring him down. We'll definitely take that 13% replenishment, though. And we should be able to push on and destroy him. And we can. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. And Scipio Africanus has fallen, just like that. Oh, apologies, I didn't show you guys the kills there for that last battle, but there was 350 for Hannibal, which was excellent. The Carthaginian citizen levy surprisingly did very well, and the elephants got 319 kills by the end of it, which was very good indeed. So that has certainly helped us out. Let's see if we can move back into our territory.
On the move, my lord.
And he has gained some skill points here, so let's see what we want. Getting some extra integrity and morale would definitely be good. Also, campaign movement range as commander. Yeah, we're going to go straight into that so he can move further. And for supply here, let's see. Recruitment cost of mercenaries decreased. Where is like an upkeep? There's the upkeep cost for mercenaries. Attrition in all climates and replenishment rate. That's probably what I want to go for first. Although we could get extra campaign movement range right off the bat. So yeah, let's do that. Now he's got like plus 20 or 30% campaign movement range, which is fantastic. This fleet here, I wonder if we should move in and try and fight this as well. Get a couple more ramming ships. There we go. Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus has perished. Yes, we've got a 13 stack there versus the 12 stack. It doesn't look like he has many ramming ships. To be safe, maybe I should hire these barbarian pirates as well. They are level 4. Yeah, we can always disband them later on. Just to be safe. My naval skills aren't the best. And actually, yeah, I'm glad we did that, because looks like they have a lot of level 4s and a couple of level 5s as well. We do have a lot of level 4s. We have one level 8, but the rest are all level 2, level 3s. And of course, we are going to fight this battle as well. The Romans will try and board us, but we're just going to try and ram as many of them down as we can. So once again, I'll see you guys on the battlefield.
Romans, they would spread their empire across the world. This must not happen. Would you bend the knee to Rome? Would you have them decide our fate? No. No, we must fight, and we must drive these Romans back.
Alright, let's drive these Romans back. Now, they are coming towards us, which is fantastic. What I've done here is I have... Oh gosh, what have I done? I've made a mess of things. Oh boy, what have I done here? There we go. So I've got a kind of a front line here of boarding ships, and I've got 2 wings of ramming ships, and I also have my tower trireme, which is just going to hopefully fire on them from behind this main line here. But can we ram with all of our ships, I wonder? Doesn't look like we can. Yes, we're gonna have to try and just tie down as many of their ships as we possibly can here. So let's move them forwards a little bit further. Let's try and lock these guys down in the front lines here. Actually, let's go for the general for sure. Actually, maybe you guys can hit that. You go for the general there. You're going in there. You go in there. Ah, select! Okay, you guys are a little bit wide. Come on in. You guys are wide as well. Move on in. Let's get the trireme over here. Okay, you ram that general. Actually, you can ram that. We're doing well over here, which is good. Okay, this one's sneaking around the flank, though, so we need to ram that. Let's ram with these heavier ships we need to hit as hard as we can. Yeah, ram that general. Good, that ship is down. Hit that again. You come in behind, hit that ship. Come on. Oh, that general's looking pretty weak. Yes, general is gone. Beautiful. Okay, you're hitting that one pretty hard. You come around the flank here. That one is looking good. They are hitting our ships pretty hard as well. Yeah, they're ramming us. Oh, actually, no, hit that one, hit that one. Yep. Good, you come around. Okay, hit that again. You hit that from that side. Is this my ship? No, that's a Roman ramming ship. Good, that one's gone. Hit this one now. I don't know whose ship that is. Oh, we've got some dancing, some disco dancing going on. Yes, yes, I forgot about that. That is amazing. Okay, you ramming ships here. No, 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 don't ram my ship. No, please. Yes, we just stopped that in time. Okay, you guys come around. You hit there. Yeah, we're gonna win that. We should win that anyways. Actually, I can bring my general around to ram that. Good, that one is gone. And that one is gone, and we have victory! Yes! And as victory is called, the Roman Marines are running back onto a ship that is in flames. Very successful naval battle there for Carthage. And there we go, a Pyrrhic victory. They did lose their general, and they lost all of their ships but one, it looks like. I'm glad we did hire those mercenaries, though, because they definitely came in handy. Let's go ahead and enslave the captives to get some replenishment. And that fleet has sunk to the depths of the Mediterranean. Excellent. So that has really secured our shores here, driving off the Romans both at land and sea. We can go ahead and disband that mercenary unit now, and we're pretty much back to mostly what we had, except for these ramming pirate ships here, which are quite expensive. I'll disband those as well, and we are positive. Let's move with our fleet to Carthago. And we have 13,700 to spend. And I haven't even looked at all of the possible buildings here. I think that some of them have been overhauled. We got the Shrine of Balhamun here. The tributaries, if we upgraded that, let's actually see what they're missing if we look in the provincial overview here. So they all export food, which is fantastic, but their public order is all going down. So we probably want to fix that. Also, getting some extra money would be good. So we've got a basic port here, so we could go for the fishing port, which would give us extra resources to trade and extra food. But we also have farms here. Now, it's poor fertility, so we probably actually want pasture land? Aristocratic land. Yeah, because I don't know if we want that in poor... See, very good here, so we definitely want the farms here. That looks good. And roads allows extra trade, commerce, and campaign movement range, so we could upgrade that. Maybe we should upgrade the capital, too. Which gives a better garrison. It gives us more Punic influence. Extra taxation at the cost of food. We could afford that. And we have the Acropolis, too. Which, if we upgrade, that would give us more income and provides, looks like, some better ships and unlocks the recruitment of better ships as well. Actually, this would be a perfect spot to build up our naval fleet. Getting some of those firepot ships would be very useful for setting alight the enemy ships. And yeah, I think we want to focus mostly on ramming ships, but we do need that front line kind of just to tie up the enemy so we can ram them from the flanks. which is good. Is public order going down pretty drastically? Yeah, it's -10 here. And we can't do any provincial edicts. We can actually put in a governor, though, or a few governors, in fact. So we've got Hannibal Barca here, and he has a son and heir who's 14. This statesman will eventually get married, but he needs some more influence. We could maybe look to see if we could get her married off to someone. We could arrange a marriage for her in exchange for some money. But if we look actually in offices here, can any of them go into office yet? Our naval commander can. No real sense in that, though. It's not really going to offer him any buffs or bonuses that would translate to navies. So let's look at offices. So candidates here, we could actually put from the Hanoi faction. He's a statesman. So his loyalty is actually quite low too. So maybe if we put him in, he will be happier with us. And we have quite a few statesmen actually. So let's see. He's 62. So if we put him in Numidia, hopefully his loyalty will get better. And then 38, 45, and so we'll put the 45-year-old in. Age equals experience. He's 16, just a young lad, and he's also not that loyal, so good. So that's all there. And then can any of these help us? Extra tax rate, recruitment for land units as commander. That would be good for generals. And who did I put in Carthago? Hanno. So you should probably go here, because that gives income for local commerce. Although, tax rate faction-wide. Alright, we'll give it to him. And then you can go in there. And my two generals, or my one general, doesn't have enough influence to get an appointment, so we'll wait on that. And what else do they want to tell us here? Some traits gained. Bunch of trade agreements. Good. How much did we actually weaken the Romans with those wins? Not a lot. They're still strength rank 2. I'm assuming strength rank 1 is the Seleucids. But we're number 4, so we're nothing to scoff at, which is excellent. Yes, you're the full province, so we probably should invest here. So we've got, it's poor, so we will want to change the farms over as soon as we can. We do have a stone quarry. If we upgrade this, does this help us at all? It gives extra taxation. Does cause more squalor, native discontent, but it's, and actually self-govern, minus 65% local income instead of minus 75%, so that definitely helps. And then the colony here. This brings it down as well. But, yeah, we do have quite a bit of food because we have 2 fishing ports, so we could justify upgrading all 3 of these. That's all of our money. But that's what I'm going to do for now, and you guys can weigh down in the comments below and maybe let me know where our money would better be spent. That's kind of just like in the bank for now. We'll get all that settled up, because this is going to be our cash province. It's the only one that we hold the entirety of, but we should be able to hit this in the next episode, and that will complete the province of Africa at Numidia, which will be good. So that'll give us a full second province, and then we may have to actually go to war with these guys to get the third. And I would like to conquer the rest of northern Africa. That includes the Garamantians before pushing on against the Romans. We don't need to rush at the Romans at the moment. They are still twice our strength ranking, even though we were able to get a few choice, decisive battles against them in this episode. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.